Hello my little random YouTube family, welcome back to another video. I'm going to be discussing a couple of things first before we get into this video and I tell you what this video is about. But if you have read the title, you know what this video is about and you know what's about to happen. But so just a lot of things to unpack before we get into the actual topic and the actual reasoning for this video. And yeah, so without further ado, let's dive right in, shall we? Okay, so first and foremost, I want to let everybody know that we are going to be moving. I don't know if I'm going to be filming the whole moving process, but I do know that we were going to be moving, hopefully around the Thanksgiving weekend area. And a bigger place for all of us, and Serena will finally have her own nursery set up now instead of just her bassinet in my room, and you know, away from the drama-filled neighborhood that I currently live in. So there's that. There's also the channel name change, and as you've seen previously, there's also an intro change. So to correlate to Mona Ravenwood is my witch name. Mona in Latin means water. Nope, I'm not gonna disclose that. Nope. I was about to tell y'all my zodiac sign, but I was like, no. No, bad idea. But it makes sense. And Ravenwood, I actually got the last name from the Castor Chronicles by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll, and I was like, oh, okay. I like it. Hope I don't get copyrighted for it or sued for it. So, the actual topic of this video is I'm going to be reacting to the wife swap episode of a pastor versus a witch. I don't know how to like show you guys what I'm seeing on the screen on my phone, because I'm still using my phone for filming and we have to save money, so I can't really get a camera just yet. So I'll be doing my best.
As a guide to the running of their homes.
Welcome to our home. My name is Emmy, my husband is Eric, and we have two beautiful daughters.
I'm Monica, and I'm the mom. I just like to call myself a witch. Oh, I knew it. Oh, I knew it. Oh.
I am the senior pastor of our church. We also specialize in the spiritual warfare and... What? Oh my God. And we cast out demons and devils. That's insane. They are not putting their hands...
Okay. So, in the Christian belief, demons and the devil are completely real, which demons do exist. So does the devil, just not the way that Christians paint the devil out to be. They call the devil Lucifer Morningstar, which I've covered probably, I don't know how many times, that Lucifer Morningstar and the Christian devil named Satan are two different entities. Some practitioners will tell you that, and if you ask a Wiccan witch practitioner, they might tell you, oh, I don't believe in the devil. I believe the devil exists in a way. I also believe that it was also made up by Christians to kind of give an excuse as to why people sin. And the Bible doesn't even discuss Adam's first wife, Lilith, bless her. I might cover her history in another video, but long story short, she wanted to be treated equal. She got taken advantage of by Adam, and she's like, yeah, nope, fuck this, I'm out. But you can't, you can cast out demons, but one thing I was going to say is that not all demons are evil. There are some demons that are actually very helpful. They just take something, I guess, in return for them helping you or protecting you throughout your life, which can be seen as bad. So, like, I don't know, you're asking a demon to help you get rid of an ex, but they require you get rid of somebody else that might be toxic, or something like that. Basically, not all demons are bad. There are bad demons, yes, but not all of them are bad. Some of them are actually very helpful.
And on me and casting out anything.
We have 2 boys and 1 girl. And all the kids love tarot cards and Ouija boards. This is dangerous.
As a preacher, my life is often filled with
No! I don't know if she was calling both the tarot cards and the Ouija boards dangerous, but tarot cards are harmless, and they're a divination tool that can be used to see your past, present, future, or see how you can handle a situation like moving into a new household or getting a new job, what the steps are required for you to achieve that. Now, as far as like the Ouija boards go, that is something children should not play with at all. And I've said this in the don'ts of witchcraft video. Don't get involved with Ouija boards unless you know what you're doing. That is a portal. That is a portal to another world that you're not gonna know how to close. Especially a child. A child's not gonna know that they're opening up a portal to the spirit world. And they're not even gonna know how to close it.
helping others. Now I find myself often feeling guilty. Even when I'm present with Marissa, my mind is often on the ministry. How could it be a struggle to put your children first as a mother?
I don't even want bigoted people in the house. Well, I don't want witches in mine. So we're even.
Well, you basically just called yourself a bigot. So, I wouldn't want bigoted people in my household either. Like, there's just some issues that people are a bigot about, like trans rights, women's rights, people of color's rights, just different things like that. And I'm just like, nope, I don't have time for you. I don't have the energy for you, because their energy, to me as an empath as well, is like very, very draining. That's why I'm not really around my mom's friend that I call my aunt anymore, because I just don't have the energy for it anymore. It's so draining, and no amount of like veiling or grounding or shielding can shield me from her energy and how draining it is. Like, I'm at her house, you know, I'm trying to make her see my point of view, and like, with me being non-binary, she calls me gender confused, and I'm like, no. When I used to be gender confused, yeah, when I thought I was a girl, but I'm not. But I'm not a boy either. I'm non-binary. That's all there is to it. But the fact that that woman had the gall to say, well, I don't want witches in mine, so we're even, which, she just called herself a bigot, so.
it's now time for the wives to meet their new husbands and families.
Hi. I'm Emmy.
Oh.
And your house is different. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What would you call your family as far as like religion?
Not for the faint of heart.
I actually am a senior pastor of a Christian church. I actually specialize in the art of casting out evil spirits and demons.
Man, that's not going to work for me. This week is gonna be a challenge. Hello!
Hi.
I'm Eric.
I'm Monica. Nice
Nice
to
to
meet
meet
you.
you. This is Marissa.
Hi, Marissa.
This is
Wow.
Mariah.
Hi, Mariah.
Say hi.
Can I hold on?
She just woke up,
No.
so. Mine seems a little weird. I noticed that she has the collar and the black lipstick, black eyeliner, all black clothing. It is quite different than what we're used to.
The manual did make me a little bit nervous.
Okay.
Belloc and I are both pagan. So I think that's what made me very nervous about the manual, because it was very, very strong against other religious beliefs.
It's not cool to praise pagan gods in our home
Right.
at all. No way.
The pagan gods were here first. And so Christians have been stealing from pagans for many centuries. Where do you think they got Christmas from? They got their Christmas from our Yule. Same traditions, same stuff. Decorating the Christmas tree, we decorate the Yule tree. The burning logs in a fire pit for a long period of time, Yule log. The pagan gods were actually here first and were believed and worshipped for a very long time until Christians came and they're like, yeah, no. Our seemingly made up God is more superior. And the only real reason why I say that the Christian God to me feels made up is because the stories in the Bible have been translated and mistranslated and rewritten so many times that I don't know what part of it is real. And I would actually have to sit down with a Christian witch to really understand what parts of the Bible are real, because Christians like to tell my community, the LGBTQ plus community, that being gay is a sin and that man shall not lie with man. But actually, the first translation was man shall not lie with a boy, which is talking about pedophilia, which in return is basically calling gays pedophiles. And no, pedophiles are trying to get into our community by saying that their pedophilia is a sexual orientation, and it's not, and it never will be. The fact we don't even want you in our community says a lot. Should actually, tell people, hey, we're not bad. But just so far I'm seeing a lot of ignorance from both parties. I could kind of see why the pagan family feels a little uneasy having a Christian in their house. I felt really uneasy and uncomfortable whenever I used to go to church. I would question them a lot. Like, okay, so your God is all-knowing and is also powerful, but why is your God letting so much misfortune and everything else happen while he is sitting on this golden throne in the sky? That does not make sense to me. And why do people do bad things? Oh, because of the devil. No, people don't do bad things because of the devil. It's called free will. They choose to do bad things. You just made the devil up as an excuse.
I'm really not comfortable having this woman in my house or around my kids at all. But you know what? Let me go take them. We'll take them upstairs. Come on, go upstairs.
Really?
Okay? Come on.
What is that in the corner over there?
That is Monica's altar. Monica, she's a witch, natural witch.
Would you call yourself a warlock?
That's just another name for what I do.
Okay.
I would say that my religion is based on myself. So I'm the master of my own destiny.
Come sit with me. Come on. Find my daughter. I want somebody close. I love you. You okay?
I was a little upset with the way that Emmy brought Janie so close to her like that. I don't want her trying to convert my kids. Well, the true idea of demonology is to project a demon to do whatever you want.
In my faith, any witchcraft is considered evil. All of it.
But it's not. I don't know how many times that I or other practitioners have to say that witchcraft is not evil. It can be, depending on the practitioner. The practitioner can make the craft dark and evil, as you call it. So the husband is a demonologist, which means he works mainly with demons. Not my personal preference, not my cup of tea, but hey, if you know what you're doing and you're keeping your kids safe by putting up wards and different things like that, hey, go ahead. Hey. And the wife is a natural witch, which basically means that she doesn't follow like the Wiccan religion part that people assume is witchcraft, but really Wiccan is a religion that incorporates witchcraft into the religion. She's not Wiccan, she's not inherently any sort of religion, but I guess the witchcraft part. Witchcraft is not a religion, it is a practice and takes a lot of time. And like I've mentioned, you can do it every day. I personally don't, but I will start in the new house of doing it every day. Even the small things, lighting an incense or a candle and putting wards around the new room and everything. Small things. A small offering to my deities. Small things. But, so basically a natural witch is you didn't basically learn everything about the craft. It kind of came naturally to you, but you still have to do your research to make sure that you are safe, your children are safe, and your husband is safe, especially since he works with demons. I don't know why Christians think that all witchcraft is evil and that we like to eat children, curse people, which we do, but to me a curse is deserving. That you have to deserve it in order to get it. Because a curse can be very dangerous and you can kill somebody doing it. You can even harm yourself if you're not careful. So only curse or hex when necessary. But oh man. Like I said, a lot of closed-mindedness from both parties. But I feel like the pagan wife is actually really, really nice. Like, I get good vibes from her. Just not the Christian family. And they do seem like, they're the type of Christians that are like, oh, our religion is the one true religion. When, no, there's other religions around the world that are valid, their beliefs are valid, and you shouldn't make them think otherwise. And you shouldn't be like how they are. Oh, our religion, our Christian beliefs are the one true beliefs that you should follow. Without question, no matter what. Like, the church that I used to go to got real mad when I would question them. And I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I also would get really lightheaded and sick while I was there. And I told some people that, and they're like, oh my god, you're possessed by a demon. No, I'm not. That's when I found out that I was actually empathic, or an empath, and all of that energy inside of that church I was feeling from everybody all at once made me physically ill every time I went. Even on the bus, I would start getting a headache. So, I'm not going to deny that there is a God watching over Christian churches. If it's the Christian God, alright, cool, more power to you. Continue to watch over them. But that's a lot of energy that I need to learn to protect myself from. Because even now, me and my fiance, we're trying to watch The Good Doctor. I have to take breaks from watching the show because I feel everything, including when somebody goes under the surgery or has something broke or whatever. I'm like, The energy from this is immaculate. So I have to basically try to shield myself, but I also take my medicine beforehand, and it's really, really hard to focus on the shielding part when I'm tired. So I have to figure out what to do about that.
In my house, you're not going to sit there and tell me that I'm wrong for doing something the way that I do it. That's a no-go.
Wait,
So-
excuse me. Actually, I listened to you, and so
Still talking.
I stated my beliefs like you stated yours.
This is
Yes, but
my
you said
life,
that your
this is
beliefs
my
are
home. You're now
one
in a
true
house full of
beliefs.
switches. So what do you think you're gonna do here?
Oh my god. Oh, I didn't say that, I just stated my beliefs like you stated yours. You stated that your beliefs are the one true beliefs. And that those beliefs need to be believed above all others. That is what you said. Okay.
Everybody.
Richard, come here.
This is how I normally am. I have the cat tail too.
That looks like a
That
wolf
cat
tail,
food monster
actually.
is totally inappropriate. I'm trying to avert my eyes to keep from looking at her at all while she's wearing it.
Everybody loves fishnets.
Valerie, I noticed that you only have pagan altars all around the house.
That's because Mike and I are on the peg.
So, as my new rule, I want to do Bible study and add a Christian altar somewhere in the house. I don't like
That is completely disrespectful towards the family and their belief system. Like, you don't do that. You don't walk into a house that is, a witch house, and you don't incorporate your own religion into the household. Like, you don't be like, okay, well, it's only pagan altars, so I want to incorporate a Christian altar. No. No. Like, again, Christians stole from pagans. the whole concept of worshiping a deity to get a result of what you want or aid in helping other people came from pagans, came from the Native Americans, came from different cultures all around the world. And the Christians were like, okay, we like your idea, but we're going to be really stuck up about it and be like, oh, our belief system is the one true belief system, even though we stole from a lot of you. That is so disrespectful. That is so disrespectful. You just don't do that to somebody. Like, imagine if you were Christian and someone like me came into your household and I was like, yeah, no, too much Christianity in here, so I'm going to incorporate my own beliefs and create an altar to Apollo. You would find that disrespectful, right? I would hope so. I hope you said yes, you would find that disrespectful. Don't do it to other people like she is doing. Don't do that. That's... Come and meet me in it. Okay.
We already have enough culture.
And enough energies in the household
My first
too.
rule is, I know Emmy expressed that she would love to spend more time with the family, and I do think you are a little uncomfortable with me. So I want to do something fun with the kids. I was thinking we have like makeup day. I could do Marissa's makeup.
No.
If you want to do black nail polish, we can get that made.
The whole makeup thing, I don't want none of that.
My next new rule?
This is what I'm talking about. This family is so close-minded. She wants you to do something fun with your children. That's not a bad rule. That's not disrespectful. That's trying to bring the family closer together. She was just joking about the black nail polish. That's not a bad rule. And she could have done what the other wife did. I see a bunch of Christianity in this household. I want to incorporate a pagan altar. But no, her first rule was to bring the family closer together. And to get him to respect her more. And see her as more than just her practice. As more than just her religion.
Valid, I want you to put the kids first as we go out for a day at the beach.
I want to play my video games.
Honestly, with all of the stuff that Emmy refused to do this week, I'm not feeling any obligation to follow anything she has to say.
But she's wanting you to spend more time with them. Okay, so the second rule is basically what the first rule of the other mom did. Spend more time with your children. That's not bad. You can still also practice magic at the beach. You can collect ocean water, which right now I can't tell you what the properties of ocean water are because I don't have my grimoire open right now, and that's what I was using in my Samhain video to kind of help explain things. So I have more of a script when it comes to videos. But ocean water can also be used as an offering to deities, like Poseidon, for example, or the Roman sea god, the Norse sea god. Just different. Spending time with your kids shouldn't be seen as a bad thing, and you shouldn't fight against it. Because those kids are growing up without spending time with you, and you spending time with them, and then when they have children of their own, they're not going to really know what to do, and just probably pass their kid off to somebody else so they can have alone time and not have to deal with a screaming child. So I agree with the first rule of the second of the witch mom, and the second rule of the Christian mom. So